and related field, AI and robotics, AI and electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, AI and AI and linguistics, AI and psychologist. AI and psychologists are concerned with working of mind, are concerning working of mind, the mental and emotional process that drive human behavior. AI and psychologist, P S psychologists are concerned with working of mind, mental working of mind, the mental and emotional process that drive human behavior. Full stop. Has we should not be surprised to learn that researcher in AI have months in common with psychologists during last 20 year. During last 20 year, full stop, AI has adopted model of thinking and psychology psychology learning from psychology. Full stop, AI has given psychologists fresh idea and enhance their ability to model human cognitive function as computer. AI and cognitive science. AI and cognitive science. Researchers from AI and psychology have joined together at some university to form a separate discipline known as cognitive science. Separate discipline known as cognitive science. Full stop. Like AI researcher, cognitive scientists are interested in the computation process required to perform certain human function, and in the in the metal in the mental and computational state related to such process. Like computer science, cognitive science is still researching for a theory and foundation that will qualify it as a sense. It has a science. It has a science. Extraction of answer from resolution, refutation, refutation. Many application of the predicate calculus theorem proving system involve proving formulas containing existential existential quantified quantified variable and finding value or instance for this variable. Full stop. The problem of finding a proof for their existential x wx for x s is in ordinary predicate calculus theorem proving problem proving problem but producing the satisfying instance for x required that the proof method be proof method to be constructive proof produce the desired program. Extraction of answer from resolution, refutation. Many application of predicate calculus theorem proving system involve proving formulas containing existential quantified variable and finding value or instance for these variable. Full stop. The problem of finding a proof for their existential x weird their existential x wx for s is in ordinary predicate calculus theorem problem proving problem but producing the satisfying instance for x required that the proof method be constructive. We note that the prospect of the producing satisfying instance for existential quantified variable allow the possibility for the posing quit journal question. Full stop. From in a constructive proof of a program existence, we could produce the desired program which we could produce the desired program. Consider the following traveling simple problem. Traveling simple problem again. Traveling simple problem. Regulation is an important role of the interference. Regulation regulation in important role of the interference that can be applied to a certain class of WFF is called close. Is WFF called close? WFF cold close हो गया. WFF को WFF close called. Cervical type of regulation are binary regulation. Number 2 unit resulting regulation, linear input regulation. 5 set of spot strategy. Bright first search. Bright BREADTH bright first search. Bright first search are performed by exploring all node at a given depth. All node at a given depth before proceeding to the next level. Full stop. This mean that all immediate children of node are all immediate children of node are exploited before any of the children are considered. Full stop. Breath first tree search zone, यानी कि breath first search use a queue structure to hold all generated but still unexplored not algorithm for breadth first search. हो गया BREADTH breath. BREADTH breath first search. Breath first search are performed by exploring all node at a given depth. Before proceeding to the next level. Full stop. This meaning that all immediate children of the node are exploited before any of the children are considered. Full stop. Breath first try shown in this. Breath first search use a queue structure to hold all generated but still unexploited node. Algorithm for the breadth first search. Number 1. Place the starting node as on the queue. If queue is empty, return failure and stop. 3. If the first element on the queue is a target node, return success and stop otherwise. 4. Remove and expand the first element from the queue and place all of the children at the end of the queue in any order. Return step number 2 हो गया. The time complexity of breadth first search is order of B. The space complexity is also order of B की power D. Here D is a goal depth. goal depth हो गया. Depth first search हो गया. Depth first search are performed by dividing downward into a tree. As quickly as possible. Depth first search are performed by dividing downward into a tree as quickly as possible. Full stop. It does this by always generating a child node from the most recently expanded node, then generating that child children and so on until a goal is found or some cutoff depth point D is researched. If full stop, if a goal is not found when a leaf node is research over at the cutoff point, the program backtrack to the most recently expanded node and generate another of its children. Full stop. This process continues until a goal is found or failure occur. Failure occur depth first search algorithm. Number एक, place the starting node as on the queue. 2, if the queue is empty, return failure and stop. 3, if the first element on the queue is a goal node, T, return access and stop otherwise. 4, remove and expand the first element and place the children at the front of the queue. रिटर्न हो गया, रिटर्न ऑप्टिमल सर्च, optimal search and A star. If the A star algorithm is a specialization हो गया, SPEIC, specialization of best first search, specialization of best first search. The A star algorithm is a specialization of best first search. It provides journal guideline with which be estimate goal distance for journal search graph at each node along a path to the goal. The A star algorithm generate all accessor node and computer in estimate of the distance of the distance from the start node to a goal node through each of the accessor. Then it choose the accessor with the shortest estimate distance for expansion full stop. The accessor for this node are then generated their distance estimate, and the process continues until a goal is found or the search and in failure. हो गया, search and in failure. The form of the heuristic estimate function for A star is the form of the heuristic estimation function for A star is हो गया, A star search. 1, place the starting node as on open हो गया, as on open AO star algorithm. Place the starting node as on open हो गया, as on open. Broad application. Associative network are directed graph with labeled node and हो गया, label node. Associative network were introduced हो गया, introduced. Associative network were introduced by Quillian, Quillian in 1968. Associative network were introduced by Quillian, Quillian in 1968 to model the semantic of English, to model the semantic of English sentence and word. Quillian called this structure semantic network. Semantic network. The word symbol use are whose, which represent object constant and relation constant. Node are commonly used for object or nouns. हो गया, object or nouns. Frame were introduced by Mervyn Minsky. Melvin Minsky 1975 has a data structure to represent a mental model of the a story type situation, such as driving a car, attending to a meeting, or eating in a restaurant.